Okay, welcome to the Pmbc meeting of February 9th. I'm going to try to share the, if I can figure out how to do this, the agenda for tonight. Is that the agenda?
Not yet.
Can you see that?
Excuse me.
Oops, sorry. So we have the warrant. Let's see if I can find the warrant. Here's the warrant. So we have 4 items on the warrant. They're all related to the library.
It's not showing, Steve.
Oh, it's not showing?
No, nothing is showing.
Okay, try that.
Nope.
Oh, I see. I didn't hit share.
Not sharing the screen.
There it is.
Okay, so 4 items on the warrant. 3 of them for SoCo Tech. That has to do with some building or some furniture. And Demco is also furniture. There's a total of $21,404.50. Any questions?
Steve, furniture for the police station?
Just to be clear, this is Brian Forrest. The SoCo Tech is a company that bought CBI Consulting. They're actually.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yep. So the first 3 are for the police station, and those are kind of outstanding invoices that we haven't paid. So those are the first 3, and then the Demco is the furniture for the library. Total
Steve,
of
Brian already approved those 3?
I've reviewed and approved all 4.
Okay, all right.
Total is $21,404.50. Do I have a motion to approve?
I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second Timlin's motion. Bob Romley.
Okay, roll call vote. Bob?
Bob Romley, yes.
Timlin?
Timlin Rassius, yes.
Rich?
Yes, yes from Rich as well.
Who else is on the call? Steve, yes. Motion carries. Thanks very much. Going back to the agenda. Anyway, the agenda is next is the library. Any update, Brian?
Yes. Unfortunately, we had a day scheduled last Friday to have multiple contractors on site, including Vertex. We did get snowed out or iced out on that date. That date is now scheduled for next Friday. That is to perform some of the warranty items that have come up since Sam has moved into the building, as well as some of the miscellaneous punch list work that we want to get wrapped up that day. There had been a request. There's a coiling grill that closes at the end of the night. There's a reset switch that we want relocated. We're going to get that work done earlier so that it's wrapped up and patched and cleaned up when the contractors are on site next week. Pertaining to the solar project, the documents went on the street this morning. So I went to the document repository that we have on the internet. We're using projectdog.com. So far, 6 vendors have taken the documents out.
Good.
I don't, knock on wood, that we had the same, good feeling last time, but we were scared away by our project end date. So we have put some new language into that contract so that we mitigate the risk, and our due dates are in 2 weeks. So hope to hear back on the solar project for that. Closeout is still ongoing. I'll be meeting with the contractor soon. Now that these punch list and minor alterations are done, we'll get the final contract number and the amount that's actually given back to the town at that point. There have been a couple minor things that we've absorbed on the project, asked through Steve and through Mark, the chair of the trustees, including some storage from some of the old shelving to be housed, to see if that could be donated to any other libraries while the building department uses the old facility. But that's all we have right now. I've been in touch with Sam and on a weekly basis, finding if there's any other bumps in the road at this point. But we have some minor furniture that's still yet to be delivered, hoping that gets wrapped up in the next couple of weeks.
Thanks. Police station?
Yep. Spoke with Leonard, the vice president of the waterproofing company this morning. He told me that he is consolidating everything and I should see closeout documents within the next couple of days. Make sure that gets put on a thumb drive, gets put up on Littleton's Viewpoint, and a hard copy will be kept at the police station. I told him I'm going to be holding their retainage until we see that. So I hope to see something in the next couple of days.
Anything on the DCAMs, what do I say?
The evaluations?
Yeah.
Yep. So once I get the closeout documents from the waterproofing company, I'll use the standard form that does get distributed. That for that project that size, usually you wouldn't even need the OPM, but I'll fill it out and I'll distribute it to you. And if you want to talk with anybody else about the grade, and then we send that over to the DCAM office at Ashburton Place in Boston.
Okay, great. Littleton High School roof. We don't have Brian on the line, but we do have Steve Mark. Anything from Steve?
No, thank you for having me. Sorry to create a meeting without prior notice, I guess. So, no, I just wanted to check in and listen to the conversation and see if there was anything else we needed to do from the school side on the project and to help support that project. So I apologize. I missed a couple of last meetings. I wanted to check in with you guys, and life's been a little crazy. So I apologize for that. But so nothing specific. I just wanted to check in.
So just to bring you up to date, Steve, we had a meeting with town council and the town administrator, and it appears that we need to put the design package out for an RFQ. So that's what we're going to do. So
Okay.
that's where we're headed with that one. And
Okay. Do you need any help from me on that, or?
no, I think we're set.
Okay.
So let's see, senior center, Joe's not on the line. So the senior center I can report on. We had a meeting last week with the designer, and we are reviewing the estimate for the project and going through value engineering, and I guess that's all I can say about that.
Yeah, I can add in a couple words, Steve. We just got an estimate that reflected a really high square foot, dollar per square foot cost. So we're going through some value engineering exercises. We're also going to do some comparison about where we came to the, in the library project. Even though it was a couple years ago, it still will give us a good benchmark on certain materials, knowing that there's going to be some escalation. So
Right.
And if I could interrupt, that's also, I would be interested in that information as well, because that's going to have an impact if and when we do the Shaker Lane project, as to what those building costs are escalating to. So,
yep. You have my contact, right, Steve? So
yeah, I do. Yeah. And Brian, thank you for the information on the feasibility studies.
Absolutely.
I want to hijack the meeting, and I apologize. But we did, I just want to let Pmbc know that we did initially make a request of $450,000 to the town for a feasibility study based on the information that Brian gave us in our phone call we have with MSBA. We have asked the town for an additional $250,000 for a total of $700,000 for a feasibility study. So at some point in time, we hope that will be coming down the pike and partnering with MSBA and their grant program. We're still kind of waiting for them to go through their review process. So
Right. And like I said, Steve, if there's anything that you have questions on, one of the benefits of having me on a couple different projects here in town is, I have all that information for you on where we stood at certain points of the, where things cost at certain points of the year, leading up to construction. And like I said, we have a pretty vast knowledge of MSBA projects in-house. So if you need anything, just give me a shout.
Yep, no, that's good. I'm glad because the last MSBA project I worked on was a Russell Street project. That was 14 years ago now. So
Right.
I'm sure the whole processes have changed. So I appreciate your expertise and guidance through that whole process. So thank you.
Thanks, Steve.
All right. Thank you, guys. I'm going to log off. So thank you.
Take
Okay,
care,
thanks,
Steve.
Steve.
Bye, Steve.
Next item is member input. Anything, Bob?
We didn't approve the minutes yet.
I was going to get to that. Yeah. That was
Yeah,
usually first.
I did skip over that, didn't I?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so we need a motion to approve the minutes of January 26th
I'll make a
Is-
motion.
as amended. So Bob.
I make a motion, we approve the minutes of January 26th as amended.
Is
I'll
there a
second.
second? Okay, Tamlin seconds. All in favor, Bob,
Bob Ramley, yes.
Tamlin,
Timlin Rassius, yes.
Rich?
Yeah, well,
I
guess
think that was a yes.
that was, yes.
Steve Moore, yes. Okay, moving on to member input, Bob.
Steve, I see we have Mark Rambacher here. Is there something he needs?
Oh, good point.
I was just listening for the library. I'm good.
Okay, Mark.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Bob. Tamlin, anything?
No, I'm all set. Thank you.
Rich,
This is okay.
any comments on the scenery?
It's still, we're still middle of the afternoon here.
Well, enjoy
looking-
yourself.
Yeah, looking for tea time.
Steve Moore, nothing, and availability of committee to meet on February 23rd. I guess I'll put that out in an email because we just basically had a quorum tonight. And do I have motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Bob
Tamlin,
Ramley will second it.
Bob. Okay, all in favor, Bob,
Bob Ramley, yes.
Tamlin,
Timlin Rassius, yes.
Rich,
Which is yes, too.
and Steve, yes. Thanks for your attendance and appreciate it. See you in 2 weeks.